Greetings, lords and ladies. I might need your help. Some tips, some ideas. I'm going to try to keep this reasonably short. Basically, those of you who are fellow aficionados of Skyrim know that the male Argonian shout voice is identical, yes, identical to the human voice. That is, all the other generic Nord, Breton, Imperial, Redguard, yeah, those guys. It sounds the same. So when he's taking hits or whatever, the male Argonian sounds like a lizard man, like a male Argonian. But when he shouts, he sounds like a male Nord or a Redguard or a male Redguard. It's not only egregious on the part of Bethesda, but it's an abomination in my eyes. And I'm not a modder, but, and maybe I have aspirations one day of becoming one if I'm still alive, but I think I can actually fix this if I know how to do it. That is to say, I want to use my voice to become the new male Argonian shouting voice. And I think I've seen complaints about this. I'm not the only one who finds this just hideous, that the male Argonian sounds like a male Nord when he's shouting. I mean, I can't do a playthrough with a male Argonian as much as I'd like to. I can't because, I mean, who doesn't like using shouting? Who doesn't like Fusroda? I mean, right? But when he opens his mouth up, he sounds like a human male. Like, no, you have horns on your head. You have razor-sharp teeth. Look at your reptilian scales. Why do you sound like a Nord? Why do you sound like a Redguard? It doesn't make sense. I have no idea why Bethesda did this, but to date, I've scoured the internet and, or rather didn't do it, and I've not found any correction. I've not found a mod or anyone who's actually changed this into some better alternative. Now, like I said, I don't know I've dipped my fingers, my itty bitty, how do you say that in English? My own language, rusty, into the creation kit a bit, the tips of my fingers, but I don't really know it very well. But I do think that this is a mod I could do because it doesn't require, I suppose, a lot of coding necessarily. I would just have to look at the Argonian lines for all the shouts, admittedly a lot of work, and replace them with what I thought was better. And I can assure you, I can do a better Argonian shout voice than what's offered by Bethesda, or rather the male human voice inserted in the male Argonian voice. It's an abomination, really. It, of course, would be time consuming. I don't know how long it would take, or eventually I could make the time, but I don't know how to go about it. I imagine you go into the sound files, but I'm reluctant to just dive into it without knowing really anything about it. But it's from what I understand, it wouldn't require a lot of technical know-how in the sense of the coding and stuff. Something, for example, that High Lord Gopher is a master of. I mean, that he is a programmer by his very nature. I'm not that, but I do think I could supplement, or no, I can replace those files, and I guess I would, I'd have to go through all the normal Skyrim shouts, the Dawnguard shouts, and the Dragonborn shouts as well. But going through all of those, supplement them, or replace them once again, rather, and and give it a nice raspy yet powerful Argonian voice as opposed to a Nord voice or a human. I mean, it's just, it's such a vast game. You'd think that, because here's the thing, the female Argonian sounds uniquely, well, female Argonian. Go figure. I mean, there's nothing. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? It's just really odd to my mind that there's this, that they have that. Admittedly, I mean, I don't want to go on a tangent, but all the humans sound the same. All the males sound the same. All the females, I guess that makes sense. But then again, if you look at the females, the male elves sound different to the human males shouting, but the females all sound the same. So if you play an Altmer female mage or whatever shouting, she's going to sound just like a Nord warrior female. I mean, so they did a sloppy job. But the male Argonian voice, or rather lack thereof, shouting his Thum, it irritates me, and I can't play the character because of it. So I'm willing to take it upon myself to fix it, but I need your help. If any of you who happen to be my sub or come upon this know a little bit about how I go about replacing sound files, and so on and so forth, PM me or leave a comment. It would be much appreciated. And I think there's a market, if you will, for this. I think people would appreciate a fixed Argonian. I mean, will it be perfect? Probably not. I mean, I don't have the best recording equipment in the world. It's not terrible, but I think it still would be better than a fusroda from a Nord in the mouth of a horned lizard man. It's just ridiculous. Anyway, thanks for watching. Like I said, leave a comment or send me a PM. It'll be much appreciated. May the gods watch over you, fortune favor you.